There is no letter in Hebrew that represent the plural, like a say ending in s, like a us, like we say, for example, keys or toys. There is no plural letter.
There is the ot on the end of something, ot. Holomalei tav is a feminine plural,
Okay.
and then hirik yod mem im
Okay.
is masculine plural.
Okay.
So when you have something like Elohim, Elohim is actually plural gods.
Gods.
But we call Elohim God.
Elohim, God.
In terms of when we're talking about God, Adonai, the big God. It's still a plural word, but it's in singular use. I'm trying to think of one that. No, that doesn't work. I was going to say fathers, but the problem is fathers is a weird word. Avot is fathers, which is,
Ava is papa, father, and avot is father.
Av and avot.
Okay.
The problem is it uses a feminine ending for a masculine word. It's one of the exceptions to the rule. So that's why I was like, that's the first thing that came to mind. And I'm like, that doesn't really work. That's it. Now all of a sudden I'm drawing blanks on what would be a good one. Let me get my book out.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about this one. We learned a new one. It's the Zain.
Yes.
Yeah, Zain. Forgot about that one. Okay. That can be very confused with a Bab. The Zain. Okay. That sounds like a.
All right. So, yes, chapter 10. We were just going to go over it all together in class.
Let's see that.
Give y'all a break. Hopefully you took the time to review. So, I suppose I should make sure that Deborah and whoever else can hear me, because that would be unfortunate. Oh yeah, you can hear me. Good. Just had to make sure. So, chapter 10. We are quite literally at the end of the book here. This is it. This is the final end. Everything's done. We learned our last little bits of letters. We've learned a bunch of them so far, as we see on page 99. A lot of letters, a lot of vowels, bunches of vocabulary words. The funky ending with the ach and not ka, and all those roots. Now, of course, all this stuff is listed just a few pages later in the back of the book, so that when you're studying, you can just make yourself flashcards, do whatever out of the back of the book, because you will need to know them. Again, on the final, it's going to be matching, not fill in the blank, so you'll be able to work through it, I'm pretty sure. So if you don't know one, move on, and you'll be able to figure out, hopefully, another one or another two, and then you start narrowing it down. So, on page 100, we get our last three consonants. We get our gimel, which is a g sound, a hard G. In English, a G can be hard or soft. It could be a g or a j.
Okay.
There's not that case in Hebrew. It is g. There's no j sound at all in Hebrew anywhere. Our next one is a tet. And like the tav and the tav. Sorry, I don't know why I just suddenly went blank. But like the tav, it says t, like a T. And then the last one is zayin, which is our Z sound. Z. Now, as the book shows us on page 100, Gimel does kind of look like a nun, but it's more like a high-heeled nun. It's a little bit like a high-heeled boot
It has that little like
rather than a flat.
shrubbery.
So high heel versus flat. Just pay attention. Of course, ladies get what I'm talking about. So, they say that mem and tet look alike. I don't get that so much.
No, no much.
That yes, they sort of look alike. I'd be more concerned with the tet and like a sonic, because they both have that curved bottom and the top is nearly closed on the tet, but it's not really. If you go to the writing practice, you'll see that they have you make it more square. On page 105, at the top of page 105, the block form has you make it kind of a squared bottom, and that has a little hook coming in on the right-hand side up top. So it won't be that hard when you're writing to tell the difference. It's just when you're reading and you're reading quickly, you got to look for that gap up top to make sure you're not thinking sonic instead of tet.
Yeah.
And then the zayin definitely in the printing of the book looks like a vav. No question there. It also looks like a nun sofit.
Except the nun Sophie goes below the line.
The only difference between a zayin and a nun sofit, as far as this printing, as far as this font goes, is the length of it. The nun sofit, like Gabe said, drops below the line, whereas the zayin is going to sit on the line with everything else. I think that's probably going to be the most common mistake. You'll be reading quickly and you'll see the nun sofit and you'll think zayin, or you'll vice versa. There is no zayin sofit. So if it's at the end of a word, if it doesn't go below the line, it's a zayin.
Okay.
If it goes below the line, it's nun. It's not one or the other. It's such a small class today.
Yeah, it's true, no?
Last time I took Hebrew,
But there are 6 people watching online.
Oh, that's why.
last time I took Hebrew, and when we got to chapter 10, there was only 2 people left, me and Cliff.
Yes, you and Cliff, and that was an adventure. The two of you.
You stole my Nerf gun and started shooting us.
Okay. All right. So let's take a look. Page 101. We'll start putting some of these letters into use. Let's start at line E. The first one is
Go.
go.
Mm-hmm.
The next one,
No.
no. The third one,
No.
new. Good. Then
Goo.
goo. Then
Gay.
gay. Then
K.
tay.
Zay.
Zay.
Z.
Z.
V.
V. Yeah.
V.
The.
Z.
Z. Uh-huh.
Ge.
Ge.
Then
And ne. Good. Let's drop down a whole thing to line H. The first one is
Pass.
Baz. Good. Then the next one,
Cause.
Close.
Kaz. Yep. Then
Nose.
Naz. The next one,
Gas.
Gauze.
Gaz. The fifth one,
Goes.
goes. Yes. then
Toes.
toes, and
Toes.
Toes.
twos. Good. Then
Moves.
moos,
Maze.
maze, and
Tails.
Tease.
tays.
Mhm.
Good. Let's drop down again to line L.
Yeah.
Start putting them into 2-syllable words.
Oh yeah. Canoe. No, sorry. Ganu. Ganu. Ga.
Ganav.
Ganav.
Yes, Ganav. Yes.
You have a kametz and then a patak. Ganav.
Ganav.
Right? Then the next one.
Ganaus.
Ganaz.
Ganaz. Good.
Mhm.
Ga.
Right. Ganon for the third one.
Yeah.
The fourth one.
Gasas.
Ga.
Right.
Ga.
Gasas. Good.
Dasas.
Then the fifth one.
Ga.
Gora.
Ross.
Garas. Good.
Gram.
Garam. Good. And the last one.
Garaf.
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 Good.
That's a difficult one.
Yes.
That's really difficult too.
Garaf.
Garaf.
All right. How about line P?
90. Soleil.
Zore.
Dorea.
Good.
Oh yes.
There you go.
All right.
Zoreach.
Soleil. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's our furtive patak there under the het at the end. So we say ach and not ha, and it moves our emphasis back 1 syllable. So zoreach. And the second one,
Poteach.
good. Boteach. Next,
Batuach.
right? Batuach. Next,
Not too.
right? Natua.
Gasul.
Gazul. Good. That's the fifth one. Then the sixth one.
Nuts.
Good.
Mats.
Gumats. And then the last one.
Guyats.
That one is difficult. Who can we write it and separate this to read?
Unfortunately, I forgot my wife's
Oh, it's
laptop,
okay.
so I can't put it on the board. So what we have is we have the gimel,
Gimel. You.
then we have our
Gu.
oh gosh, kibbutz, right? Gu
Kibbutz. Yeah.
kibbutz yod, right? Kibbutz yod we learned last week was ui.
Ooh. Kibbutz.
Dude, that's what was
No,
last
we
week.
didn't learn it
No.
last week. Last week we were going over the whole chapter 9.
No.
Well, last week we were in Nashville still.
Yeah.
We get that.
Kibbutz.
This
Was there?
next
Okay.
page. Next page.
Which
yeah.
one?
Page 102.
Oh, we haven't gotten that yet.
Yeah.
Oi.
Oh no, wait, kibbutz yod. No, that's a weird one.
Yes,
I'm sorry. Yeah,
We do that with yeah.
yeah, kibbutz yod's
Ui, could be
Yeah, yeah,
ui.
yeah. They said nope. I'm sorry, kabucho's not a thing.
No. It will be gu
Gu yas.
Guyats.
Gu yas. Now, normally, we see a yod with a dagesh in it. We think it's
Double.
vowel before and
Yeah.
consonant after. It's not in this case because there is no kibbutz yod, no such thing. It's purely for a doubling of that yeah. When
Okay.
it makes it stronger. They call it a
Yes.
dagesh forte, and they make
Okay.
it's a strong dagesh.
Is that a word or is that just a syllable?
What's that?
Is that one a word or is that one?
Oh no, this is just making up.
Making
Okay.
songs.
These are just fake words.
Okay.
nonsense noises for the most part. So guyats. All right. How about line Q?
That would be O, Oza,
Not
Osake,
That's okay.
Osake, Asake.
Ke.
Oh, it's a line. I don't see very well.
Yes. Azake.
Asake.
Azake. The next one? Right. Aga. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Aga. Again, these aren't actual words. They're just making sounds here. The next one?
Apaneg.
Good. Apaneg.
Yeah.
The next one?
Mafa. Mafajeg.
Good. Me.
Me.
Fi.
Fa.
Yeg.
Mm,
So mefayeg.
yeah. Okay. I understand.
And then the last one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yafa Lake.
Right. Yafaleg. And then the last one?
Yeah. Yeah. Ka. La. Ace.
Yeah. That's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one. Think about your rules for Shabazz.
Yeah, the one in the middle is silent.
The one in the middle is silent. Yep.
Yeah.
But the one at the beginning is
Give me the sound.
vocal. Yit.
Vocal, yeah.
Yeah. Fa. Fail.
No, not fail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fall.
You call.
Call.
You call.
That's a koof there. Yeah. Call.
Gaze.
Gaze. Yeah, call gaze.
Yeah. Making a new language here.
No, that's the way it
New words.
feels. All right. Let's roll over to page 102.
Mhm.
Our root is tet, vav, vet. Tet, vav, vet.
Buffet, tov.
And it means good.
Mhm.
There are two forms, tov and tova.
Tov.
One is masculine and one is feminine. Because it's an adjective for the most part, adjectives in Hebrew, and you really don't learn this till you learn Hebrew too, but adjectives in Hebrew will take on the gender of the word they're describing.
Oh, like in Spanish?
Yes. Yes. So a good father would be av tov. A good mother would be im tova.
Okay. Tov and Tova. Okay.
Right.
Like
It can
Tova
also-
would be feminine
Tova would be feminine.
and Tov would be
Tov would
masculine.
be masculine when used as an adjective. It could also be used as a noun. Someone who is doing good.
Okay.
Someone who is doing tov.
Mhm.
It can also be used as an adverb, meaning well.
Mhm.
He plays well. That kind of thing. And again, it can be masculine, feminine, depending on the context.
Mhm.
If we look there in that box, the numbers 24:5 and Psalm 133:1
Mhm.
kind of shows you a little bit. Ma tovu,
Mhm.
how fair, how good.
Taboo.
Ma tovu.
How fair
Notice
are
that it
judges.
dropped the vav in the middle. It will sometimes do that. Some roots will drop a letter, usually the last letter of the root. But tov will often drop that vav in the middle, depending on the context. And then the next one, the Psalm 133, Hine Matov.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
Hine actually is like behold. They don't actually show that in the translation. Hine is behold how good.
Oh well.
See how good. Not just how good, but behold. I mean, look at this. How good and pleasant it is.
Mm-hmm.
Hine Matov Uma Naim Shevet Achim.
That line here in the shin is the accent, no? It's marked.
Yeah. Shevet.
Okay.
Right. When we have two seagulls next to each other, that's called a segalit. And that moves our emphasis one
So the
syllable
first
back.
one,
So
yeah.
Shevet
Shevet.
Achim Gam Yachad. Now, if you read that translation there, the translation says how good and pleasant it is when brothers and sisters dwell together. Unfortunately, that's not what it says. It only says when brothers dwell together. A lot of the translations that they'll take from some of these are from the Reform Jewish tradition, which tries to be equal in its gender usage, so that, to be inclusive. In some cases, that's great. That's perfectly fine. But to me, adding it into something like that makes it sound like brothers and sisters often fight. And that's not the point. The point is that the community should be in unity, not just brothers and sisters. So when they're talking about brothers, they're not talking about family necessarily. They're talking about the community at large.
Okay.
And so I feel like when they say brothers and sisters, it's like, oh, well, Gabe and Olivia fight all the time. So I should be telling them, behold how good and pleasant it is when brothers and sisters dwell together.
That's Ezra and Olivia.
Tell them from now on to my
Olivia
sons.
just beat me up for fun.
Olivia does start a lot of the fights. Okay, now we get our last two vowels. And they're vowels that we don't see a ton of, but they're a little funky. We get the Holomalay Yod
Olamaleyod and
and the Sharuk Yod. The Holomalay Yod is our oi sound,
Oi.
whereas the Holomalay is ooey.
Oi.
Oi versus ooey.
Gooey.
Gooey, right? Toy versus gooey. And we get to see those in use on page 103, line A. The first one, they straight up give us
Oi.
oi. The next one,
Go.
Oi.
goy. Then
Sure.
shoy,
No.
noi,
Soy.
soy,
Boy.
boy,
Poi.
poi,
And
And
hoi.
hoy. There you go. Line B gives us the other one. Cooey,
Kui.
Louie,
Bui.
Vui,
Vui.
Vui, yeah.
Sui.
Sui,
Rui.
Rui, mm-hmm. Tui,
Chui.
mm-hmm.
Chui.
Hui,
Ah, yes. Hui. Yes.
Hui,
Hui.
all right. And then Zui,
Zui.
Zui.
Why is it that every time I see a Gimel, it has a Dagesh in it?
Gimel, that's a,
Oi.
you will almost always see the Gimel with a
That
Dageshan.
one's a good one.
I really don't know why that is. Someday when I can afford to take a class in the Masoretics,
Yeah.
I'll figure that out and I'll have an answer for that. I don't know offhand why the Gimel. has the dagesh in it all the time, but it pretty much always does.
Oyev.
I would guess that at one point, the gimel without a dagesh had a different sound, maybe a j. But over time, that fell out of use, and so they stuck with g all the time. So they were like, we're just going to put a dagesh in this so everybody knows it's always good. I don't know. All right. Our last root.
When you mind, we review the number C. When you mind, we review.
Oh, you want to do C?
Yeah,
great.
because it has the yod and it confused me. Sorry.
Ah,
Like for example, the first one has the form oi, right?
does it?
But yeah, but also has the.
Are you sure?
The patak.
It has a commits under the yod. So is the yod part of the?
That's what confused me. So the comments under the yod make it o, yeah.
Oh yeah. Not oya.
So it's not oi.
Not oya. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So the one will be oyeb, right?
Oh yave. Oh yave.
Oyeb.
No.
You confuse me.
Now, granted, when you're going fast,
Yeah.
oya and oya aren't necessarily going to sound that different if you're going really fast.
Mm-hmm.
But from a writing perspective, they are different. One is a vowel, one is a consonant.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yave.
Oyeb. Then Jane.
Oh yain. Good.
Then here yeah. Nut. Yeah, nut.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
newt.
Oi.
This is one of those exceptions to the rule things. I know they are so annoying when they happen.
Yeah.
Because we have the Holam Malay, then we have a yod, which is a consonant,
Mm-hmm.
followed by that shava. We kind of have to pronounce that shava. Otherwise, it's oi note.
Nut. Yeah.
Oi newt. Sorry, yes. Oi newt. And that's not the word. It's
That's not the correct.
oya newt.
It's yeah. Nut.
Oh, yeah, newt.
Yeah. Nut.
Right. Just by mechanics of pronunciation, in order to separate that O from the Y, you kind of have
Ooh,
to
look at
have,
this one. This is tricky. The next one. Ooh. Okay. It will be go, yay,
go yay.
and then what about the other one? Go yay. Just go yay. Go yay.
Go yay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because it has two yawns.
Right, but it's a zeriode. It's a vowel zeriode at the end. The last yod is not a consonant, it's a vowel. It's part of the vowel before it.
That's gonna be crazy.
Open or close syllables.
So it will be
I'm not
go,
sure what you mean there.
go yay. Go yay.
Go yay.
It's like the last yawn is dead. It doesn't sound.
Well, the zeriode, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then go ye.
Is there a vowel following that second yod?
No.
No, so that means it's part of the hirig.
Okay.
So it's not going to make any sound on its own. So just go
Goyim.
yim.
Goyim.
Right.
Okay.
Go yim.
So let me put the rule here. If so why, for example, if we put let's say the word goyim and then to the second yawn we put a vowel. So we had to make the sound, right?
Right. Go.
It will be goyi. Let's say another
Go yim.
goyim. It will
Right.
be like this.
You'd have to have another vowel there.
Another
Go
vowel,
yam.
okay.
Go yom. Go yim. Yes. If
Okay.
if there were a vowel under that second yod, you'd have to pronounce that vowel in that yod.
Okay. Okay.
So line C is showing you what they look like, what they should sound like when they're separating. So you're not doing the Holomalay yod or the Sharuk yod
Mm-hmm.
as a vowel together. That was showing you the Sharuk with a yod consonant following it, or a Holomalay with a yod consonant following it. But line D shows you with the actual
Vowel.
vowel.
Yeah.
In this case, it's all Sharuk yod.
Oh, okay.
So line D, the first one,
So it would be Mats.
mm-hmm,
Matsui.
Matsui. Mm-hmm.
Razui.
No.
Raui.
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 Natui.
Right. Natui.
Matsui is here.
Asui.
Asui. And the fifth one.
Gilui.
Right. Gilui. Mm-hmm. And the last one,
Shinui.
Shinui.
Shinoi. Okay.
Good. Okay.
Mhm.
Clear as mud?
Yeah.
Clear as North Carolina Lake.
Thank you.
So, our last root, Zayin, Kaf, Resh. This is an important one because it shows up a lot. The meaning of this root is remember, Zakar, to remember.
Sakar, it means?
Zakar means remember, to remember.
To remember. To remember.
We actually have it on the mantle of our Torah scroll. The very first word.
Oh.
If you look in this list of words that
Sakar.
you can make the root, you come down here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th one down.
Okay. 8?
The only one that starts with a lamed is that first word on here.
So we will let Sakar. What the Lamed do there?
The ze
Le Zekar.
lezeker,
Le Zekar.
in memory of. And we see in memory of, and then something of ours, our Father. There's no vowel pointings on here,
Mhm.
so I'm not good enough with
Oh,
it to
okay.
know every word in here. But it's in remembrance of somebody's father and his life and how he lived and things like that. The person who donated this mantle to put on this Torah scroll
Oh, okay.
did it as a memorial to this person.
Oh, okay.
And so when it came to us with that already on it.
No, no.
So, and we're like, well, it's a very nice one and it's very traditional. We'll just keep it there. We don't know who that person was. Even if we don't know who they are, we can still honor them by keeping it on there because the preservation of a Torah scroll is an important thing. So, Zakar does show up a lot in the Torah because a lot of things are done to remember. To remember the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt. To remember that I am the one who provided for you in the land of Egypt. To remember all these things so that you can teach them to your children and you can do them and you can live.
Remember all the miracles.
Even in the time of Yeshua, do these in remembrance of me.
Yeah.
Right? Memory is an important thing to the Hebrew culture. We are to remember. Even today, when you talk about the Holocaust, it's
Remember.
never forget.
Mhm.
Always remember. I don't know if y'all have ever been to the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C.,
No.
but it is powerful to go through that
Oh,
place.
really?
You have not gone. It is not
Yep.
I've gone. It's not really kid friendly. It's a pretty solemn
Yeah, I have here that is really impressive.
It's intense, it's impressive, and it's terrible. But the whole purpose of it is to remember so that we don't forget and let something like that happen again. So memory is an important thing in the Hebrew culture. If we look over on page 104, we get to see how that's used.
Mhm.
So we're going through, we're trying to find all the roots.
One.
Zin, Kaf, Resh.
It's in the second word.
Right,
From
second word.
here to here.
T's crew.
Tis
Mhm.
guru.
T's crew.
Tis guru. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
The second say two, no? Deixa eu ver.
Just once in the first one. The second one has 2 in it.
Is the last one in the second line?
Right? Last one, second line.
But
Good.
we see
And then last
Zikaru.
one, third line.
Zikarun.
Zikaron.
Zikarun. Yes.
Last one, third line.
Right.
What was the last one? Next one?
Except the dot is gone.
Zeker. Zecher. Right?
What it
Zecher.
is?
Last one, third line.
Oh, sorry.
Zain.
Zecher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it'll have the dagesh in it, sometimes it won't. That just depends on the word.
Here would be-
And then the Yisim.
Oh, the last one in the first line.
Right. Last
Zeker.
one. Zeker. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then what's the one? High holiday.
Right. The Amidah.
The first one.
First
The very
word.
first one.
So. Then.
Zok Reinu.
So. Okay.
Zok Reinu.
Ooh, 4.
Yep, 4 times.
And the first one.
Last one.
Second one.
The last one in the first line.
Yeah.
See.
And then the word
The one right before it, too.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's true.
And then first word, second line.
Yeah, here. Mm-hmm. In the last one, in the last line. The first one in the last line.
First one in the last line.
So
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So Reinu again. In our memory. Okay. Let's look at our exercises.
Finished one.
They once again edited this poorly and it wound up going on
Yes.
to the next
I
page.
did- I noticed
So,
Not again.
so we'll just read down the columns. That'll do the matching for you.
Mhm.
Right hand column of Hebrew.
This one here.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be fui,
Full.
Fui. Right.
fui,
The next one.
rogue.
Raw.
Rogue.
Oh, rogue.
Rogue.
I pronounce it in Spanish.
Yes.
Sorry.
hard G's in Hebrew. Always a hard G.
Yeah, rogue.
Rogue.
This one will talk.
Toe.
Talk.
No, not toe. Talk.
It's a talk.
Talk.
Talk. Sounds like an A, no?
Yeah.
Mm.
Dotes.
Those. Those.
Doze. No,
Doze.
not dotes. That
Yeah,
would be
doze.
that would be a zadi, not a
Mm-hmm.
zain. Doze. Good. The fifth one down.
Soy.
Soy. Good. The
And the last one is case.
Haze. Good.
Case.
Haze.
Mhm.
All right. The other column. Don't turn the page yet.
Geese.
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 Face.
The next one.
Met.
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 Good.
Tie.
tie, good.
And soul.
Zone,
Soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
good.
And ruse.
Ruse, good. And the last one,
Tease.
tease,
Tease.
good. And then on page 106, we got 4 more.
Goose.
Goose, good.
Pet.
Pet, good. Then
Gaze.
gaze, good. And
Goal. 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 Goal.
ghoul,
Ghoul. I don't know how to pronounce that.
ghoul,
Ghoul.
ghoul.
Okay.
Okay, now we get one of these fun little
What's the
stories.
difference between the top and the tap?
Sound-wise, there's no difference in sound.
So you can use either, or it depends on the
It
root.
depends on the
On
root.
the root.
It
Mhm.
depends
Okay.
on the root. Some
Okay.
roots will have tav, some roots will have tet.
Mhm.
Roy.
Okay, yeah. First line, Roy, good.
Roy says
said
to Bob.
and to Bob,
Good. Roy said to Bob,
I
You
feel
mm-hmm,
your pain.
pain. I feel your pain. All right, next line.
Bob
Mhm.
said,
Said,
Bob
No.
said,
"No, you do not."
good. No, you do not. Next line.
My
Mm-hmm.
My
Good. My feet
Ache.
ache. Good.
My feet ache.
my
my
my toes.
My toes ache.
My
Knees
I
Right. Knees.
ache.
My knees ache. And then
my
eyes
my eyes ache.
Fibromyalgia.
I know. Sounds like he's been up to late
Yes.
partying. That's what it sounds like. His feet, his toes, his knees,
Everything.
my eyes. He needs to not stay out so late.
do not
I said, you do not feel my ache.
Right. You do not feel my ache.
oi
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
oi
Oh, wait.
they
Oy vey.
Oh, hey. Oh,
Oh,
hey.
hey.
Say Roy.
Said Roy. Oy vey, said Roy. That's, oy vey is a very, very cultural
Really?
exclamation of, oh, goodness. Oy vey.
That's cool.
It's an expression of exasperation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Some writing. We've done a ton of these. They'll be on the test too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what I tried to do on the test, just so you know, what I tried to do on the test is throughout the whole test, you will use every letter and every vowel
Okay.
on this section. At some point, you will have to use every letter and every vowel. Okay. A, how would you write koi?
It will be cough and the
Um,
oi
and
one. The new one that we learned.
the commit
Mm-hmm.
home
Malay
Malay,
and yod.
yod.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Can we use also the other cough, the one that it's like a pain?
Koof.
Koof.
Yes, it
Can
can
we
be
use that one too?
cough with a dagesh
Cough with the dagesh or koof?
or koof.
Yes.
And then the whole Malay yod.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Done.
What about toy?
the tet or tav,
Tet or tav.
Mhm.
and then home Malay yod.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
How about tomb?
Chep or
Tet
top,
or tav,
Right.
Holomalay and Mem Sofit.
Not whole Malay. We're going for ooh, not
Oh, it's really in Spanish. My problem is the Spanish thing.
Shrew.
Kibbutz or Sharuk.
Kubusu churu, yes, yes.
And then
Mem Sophie.
Mem Sofit.
Memsofit, yes.
The B is silent.
It's just the problem with the language.
Yes.
You know, and Tom,
Yeah.
I say Tom, so I say Tom.
Yes. No, yeah.
Okay.
All right. How about Zoom?
Said.
Zadi.
No, not Zadi. That would be Zoom.
Oh, yeah, it will be the new one that we learn.
Right, the new one we learned.
The
Zayin.
Sain, yes, yes. Mhm.
Zain.
Mhm.
Shuruk or
Churuk,
Kibbutz.
churuk.
And
Kibbutz.
then Mem Sophie.
And Mem Sofit. Good.
Yes, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Get.
Okay,
Gimel.
with Gmail,
Yep. Gimel.
Segol, and
Segol
Tav.
and Tav or Tet.
Tet.
Could also, what other vowel could you use?
We can use the Hatak, what, of course? The
The 5 dots. The
yeah,
Hatef.
the 5 dots, the
Hatef Segel.
Hataf Segol, yes. Hataf Segol, yes.
How did they call it the hot test?
When you put those 2 dots in front of the little vowel symbol, that's a Hatef.
Hataf Segol, yeah.
Hatef Segel.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a Hatef Patak and a Hatef
Mhm.
Comments. All right. What about gate?
Would be the Gmail
Gimel? Hmm?
and the.
Zaria or Zariel.
Good. Zario, Zariod. And
And
then
then Tav or Tet.
Tav or Tet.
Travel Temple.
Okay.
Saray. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Zario or Zariod.
Mm-hmm.
What 2 was Toy? Toy could have been Tav or Tet. Sorry, I'm backing up for Deborah. Tav or Tet for the beginning letter.
Mm-hmm.
Then the vowel had to be the Holomalayod.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gaze. G. Letter G. Gaze.
Gimel.
Gimel. Yep. Had to start with Gimel.
Gimel, Saray,
Mm-hmm.
Zari or Zariel.
Zari or Zariod.
And then Zadi.
Zarin.
Not Zadi.
No, the new one that we learned.
The new one that we learned.
The name is better.
Zayin.
Sain. Excellent.
It's so
I know
confusing.
it is confusing
No,
to the names of them. Zadi versus Zayin.
We know what we mean.
Because I wrote it. I did it and I wrote it
You gotta get the right name there. Zadi or Zayin. Zayin, it's a difference.
Zain, and the other one is the
Zadi.
Zadi. Okay, Zain and Zadi. Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right. H. Goes.
Gimel.
Gmail.
Uh-huh.
Whole of Malay or whole of Maser.
Good. Either of the holes.
And then
And then the Zain.
Zayin.
Mm-hmm.
Zayin, not Zadi.
Zain, yes.
Mose.
Is there any other way to write goats?
No.
No.
There's 2. It's a Holam Malay or Holam Haser, with or without the Vav.
Mem. And
Right, Mem?
whole of Malay or whole of Maser.
Good.
And then Zaid.
Zayin, good. There you go. About zeal.
Zaid.
Yep.
Hirik or Hirik Yod.
Hirik or Hirik Yod
Lamed.
and Lamed.
Mm-hmm.
Keys.
Kuf or Kaf.
Beautiful calf. Srei or Srei.
Hirik or Hirik Yod.
Okay, and the Zain.
Good.
And
Yeah. So Kaf with a Dagesh
Mm-hmm.
or a Kuf.
And then Hirik or
Hirik or Hirik Yod
Mm-hmm.
and Zadi.
Exactly.
And then Cog.
Could be the calf with the dagesh.
Kaf with the
Right.
Digesh or
Kuf.
Kuf.
Good.
And
And
then
then Hola Malay, Hola
No.
Ah. We're looking for ah
Ah,
sounds,
Patak
not o
commits.
sounds.
Really?
Patak commits
Or
or
the cold one.
Yeah,
that's
careful.
we could also do
I can't remember.
Oh, we can do
commitsio.
the this one, last one.
There's three.
Kamaskatan.
Hot.
Not Kometskatan, because that would be an O sound. That would be Kog.
Cool, yeah.
We're looking for the ah sound. The third possible vowel there is the
Hatef Patak.
Yeah.
Hatef Patak. Oh, I guess there's 4. Hatef Patak.
Yeah, the Hatat Patak. Oh, okay.
Mm,
With any of them, Hatat
Or-
Patak would be the line with the Shabar.
Can't use Samic. We haven't. Oh, you're thinking for Mose?
No, for Cobb.
No. Sorry, I'm talking to Deborah. Deborah.
Oh, sorry.
It really shouldn't be because we pronounce the final S's on things like Mose and goes like a Z rather than an S. We don't say gos or mos. Our final, I can see where the confusion is. For H, I, and K, she's asking if you can use Samic at the end.
Oh,
The final S's in English are Z sounds. They're Z sounds. Whereas generally we don't start a word with a Z sound for an S. It's a softer S, like a Samic would be.
There are only 4 dead.
So, yeah, it seems a little nitpicky, but we're looking for that Z sound. So I know that throws us off because we're looking at the English and we're thinking S, but it is a Z sound. So I'm sorry. Yeah, but good. Okay, back to
There are
Cog.
3.
We had the Kaf with a Dagesh or a Kuf. Your possible vowels.
There are 3 different.
Kabats.
No.
There are 4 possible vowels here. Patak and
Patak.
Kamats, we got those.
Hataf Patak.
Hatef Patak,
What about Kamats?
not Hatef Kamets, Hatef Kamats.
No, Kamats alone.
Yeah, Patak Kamets,
Mm-hmm.
Hatef
Patak. Is there a
Patak,
4th one?
Kamets Yod. Kamets Yod in the middle of the word says ah, but at the end it says I.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Kamats Yod at the end of a word.
You never
Says
told
I.
us the-
I did. We went over it.
I just did.
You just did. Kamets Yod says I only at the end of a word. In the middle of a word, it still says ah. So there are 4 possibilities there on Cog.
What was that? Kamats.
Patak, Kamets,
Kamas Patak. Kamas Patak.
Hametz, Patak.
Yeah. Shataf Patak. Right?
Or that's what I meant. Yeah, Hatef
Shataf
Patak.
Patak.
And
And
then
the last one is what?
Kamets Yod.
Ooh. Kamats Yod.
Because a Kamets Yod in the middle of a word always says ah. It only says I at the end of a word. Where we have Patak Yod says I all the time.
In which
Yod-
space is that one? In which space is that one?
I
The
don't know.
Kamats Yod?
It's not on
I don't
there.
remember.
It's back. Let me see if I can find it here. I believe
It's a
it's
good one.
chapter 8.
Chapter 8.
Nope, that's the Kamets Baton.
It's chapter 7.
Chapter 7. Good.
Yep, we're backing up. Okay, yes.
What page?
Page 66
Okay.
shows us the Patak Yod. But then page 67 shows us the Segol Yod and the Kemetz Yod.
Like there's a Segola there.
Yep. Look at the page. Look at page 67.
Mm-hmm.
Occasionally, you will see an unvoweled letter Yod following Segol or Kemetz. When you do, the Yod is silent. It doesn't change the pronunciation. It still says ah or eh.
Oh, right.
However, when the unvoweled letter Yod follows the Kemetz Yod, or the Kemetz at the end of a word, it sounds like a Patak Yod. It sounds like an I.
Mm-hmm.
The example being Adonai or Mitzvotai.
Yes, you're right. Mm-hmm.
So Kemetz Yod does happen in the middle of a word. Not often, but it does.
And then that's in that moment.
When it does, it still says ah.
Okay.
So if you see a Patak or a Kemetz Yod with no vowel following that Yod, you can just like cross it out like it's not even there for the most part. You can just think, oh, it's not going to make any change to my sound. It still says ah. We'll leave it at that.
Okay. Thank you.
But if it shows up at the end, because the Kemetz Yod is actually forming an ending at that point. Mitzvotai is I'm trying to remember. My, like possessive.
Mm-hmm.
My commands. Adonai, my Lord. That's why you're seeing a Kemetz Yod at the end of a word, because it is an ending, a suffix showing first person possessive, my. It doesn't show up often in the middle of words. You see it, like they show some examples there. The mitzvotav, the very first word on page 67 in Hebrew, be mitzvotav. It has a Kemetz Yod. But it's like the Yod's not even there. It just still says ah. Is that making sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not expecting you on the test to fill in a blank where there's an ah sound like that and remember Kemetz Yod could be in the middle of a word. Just know that that does show up. It will happen. You will see it if you're reading through the Torah in Hebrew.
Mm.
It does occur. And you'll have to be able to recognize, okay, at the end of a word, we're talking I. In the middle of a word, it's just ah. Versus the Patak Yod, which always says I.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, clear as mud. Where were we? We were. Okay, so we finished up Cog.
That was the last one.
Right, that was the last one. Yeah, we still got time.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Well, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Let's
That's good.
practice some reading. Page 108. I'm looking at exercise 6.
108?
108, exercise 6.
Okay.
Each of these.
From the Aleinu. A. The line A. Who wants to do the first line of A?
Oh, I can do it.
Okay.
Aleinu.
A.
Digo, Aleinu.
Aleinu, good.
Aleinu. La. Shabei.
Mm-hmm.
The Shabei, right?
The
The
Shabbat.
Shabei. Le.
You got to finish it. The
Yeah, le
Shab-
Shabei. Le Adon.
Back up. You got to finish that second word. You got Le
Oh,
Shabbat.
Le Shabeicha. No. Le Shabeach.
There you go.
Beach.
Le Shabbat.
Le Shabeach.
Mm-hmm.
Le Adon.
La
Oh,
Adon.
La Adon, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
La Adon. Hakol.
Good.
This is all, no? Hakol,
Hot, cold. Good.
latate,
Latate. Good.
latte, gadu, gadula,
Gedula.
gadula.
Good. All right.
Mhm.
Second line.
I can do it.
Go for it.
Layot sa ter
Right. Leotzer. Good.
beret sheet
Good. Very sheet.
shalom
Good. Shalom.
asanu
Good. Asanu.
cha goye
Close. We got a dagesh in that first one there. So,
kagoye
go yay. Good. Gabe. Last line.
Ha, ar, ra, so, o,
Ha'aratzot. Good.
va, lo,
Mm-hmm.
lo, sa, sama, sama, nu,
Right. Good.
nu,
Samanu. Mm-hmm.
oh no.
Yeah. Oh no. Think about your Shabbat rules.
Ka, me, first one sounds like a vocal.
Good. Yep. So
Sh,
mish.
sh,
It's silent. Kamish.
kamish, ish, pa, ha, o,
Good. Kamish pachot.
ha, ar, da, ma,
Good. Ha'adama. Good. All right. How about B? Start us off, Marcella.
Okay. The first one? Okay.
Yep. First line.
Ha, sha, ha, sha, ha, sha, hash, hash.
Hash. There you go. Yeah.
Hash. Ki,
Mm-hmm.
kibeinu, hasha kibeinu,
Good.
Adonai.
Yep.
Eloheinu,
Good.
Eloheinu, la shalom,
Good.
Baha, ami, Dane.
Okay.
Okay.
The Ha'amidenu.
Mhm.
It's a lot of syllables in there.
Yeah.
A lot of syllables. You got to remember to break them up to slow it down if you have to. So, good. All right, Felipe, next line.
malkenu
Good. Volcano.
lachayim
Right, we kind of run it all together. So, L'chaim.
lachayim
Right. Chaim means vocabulary word. Chaim is.
I should know that then.
What's Chaim? Chaim?
Is that the one to live?
Life.
Life.
Life,
Ah.
Chaim is life. So, to life.
So. Um, is it vu or is it just u?
Do you see a vowel after the vav?
Yes, or it's no,
No.
no. So it's u,
So it's oo,
oof,
right? Oof.
roy, ros,
Good. Oofros.
ros, ale, nu,
Good. Aleinu.
su, kot,
Great. Sukkot.
shalo, mecha.
Good. Shalamecha. All right, Gabe. Third line there. Lots of syllables.
Va,
Yes.
vata,
Mm-hmm.
nu,
Right. V, tak, ne, nu.
b, a, ta,
Good. Sa.
to, tova,
Mm-hmm.
me, le, le,
Okay, excuse me. I don't know, something happened.
Here.
ne, ha.
Cha. Mil, fa, ne, cha. Good. Mil, fa, ne, cha. And the last word.
V, ho, o, she, a, name, nu.
The ho, she, a, nu.
Vahoshenu.
Good. The hoshienu. All right. How about, I guess I'll read the fourth line. Y'all just follow along. Lema'an shemecha v'hagem. Everything okay?
I don't know. The neighbor was calling me. She never called me. It scared me.
Oh goodness, yeah. If I know your house is
Yeah,
on fire or
yeah,
something.
I said, "What happened?" I mean, she was gonna. She never called me, so I said, "Something happened," you know. It scared me. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
But she didn't answer. I called her back. She didn't answer me. So
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Fourth line for us there. I started it, but you can start it over.
Which one? The MB?
NB, fourth line. Yep.
2, 3, 4. Okay. Lamaan. Laman.
Lema'an.
Lamaan.
Mm-hmm.
Shamecha.
Good.
Shamecha.
Good.
Vahagen.
V'hagem.
Vahagen. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Va.
No, not,
Denu.
not va. It's got a dagesh in it, so it's
Oh, ba.
there.
Sorry.
You go. Yep.
Ba. Denu. Vahaser.
Vahaser. Good.
May Aleinu.
Good.
Aleinu, exactly.
Good. All right. Finish it off for the day.
Oyev,
Good. Oyev.
Dever,
Der. Mm-hmm.
Vaheret.
Not. What's the last?
Oh, sorry. Vaheret.
Vaherev. Good. Vaherev.
Varaya. Varaya.
No, you're adding a yut in there.
Varaav.
There you go. Varaav.
Varaav.
Varaav. And the last word.
Vayagon.
The Yagon. Good. All right, Gabe. C. The whole thing. It's just one line.
No, yeah. Esa.
What's that vowel there? Lo.
Here.
Right. So it's going to say,
Yi.
there you go.
Ise. Sa.
Lo Yisa.
Isa. G. Goy.
Good.
Goy. L. Goy.
Mm-hmm.
He. L. Here. Va.
Don't add things to it. Cherev. Cherev.
Here. Va. Va. Lo. Yield. L.
Mm-hmm.
Do.
Mm-hmm. Yilmadu. Yilmadu. Good.
Ode.
Ode. Good. And then
Me. You. Ha. Ma.
Yilchama. Good. All right. That's pretty much our time. And we're done with the book.
Almost, we still have an entire exercise to do.
Well, I would highly suggest practicing at home. We'll come back next week. We'll do a review.
Okay. Thanks.
We'll just go through the whole thing. We'll start at the beginning, go to the end, go through all our roots, all our vocabulary, the letters, the vowels, the rules that we have, all the nutty things that we went over.
Mhm.
We'll cover everything. And then the following week,
Test.
test.
Here at 1.
Here at 1. The following week. So next week here, we'll do a review,
Okay.
answer any questions that you have, and then we'll go on the next week and be done
Pretty good.
before Thanksgiving. Yay. My Hebrew 2 class is
Exciting.
not going to finish before Thanksgiving,
Yeah, they're like,
but that's okay. That's the first time I've taught that class, and it's hard.
And who teach the class too? Hebrew too? You?
Me,
Okay, good.
yes. This is my first time teaching it this year, so
should I actually?
yeah, we can end it.
Excellent.
See you all next week.
Yeah, I have been reviewing it slowly from the beginning. And then I realized I want more things,